Heh, heh. Hey guys, welcome back to game day action with your Lloydminster Steelers against the Rocky Mountain Raiders. Sandberg gets the puck. Puck squirts out to Davidson, pass up to Gorgonson. Stop. Warbandy loses the puck. Gilby. Trache behind the net. Stop. Gets past Patterson. Puck's picked up by the captain of the Raiders, Warbandy. Davidson shoots it in, and Trotter goes back behind her net, wheels it around past Duryea, over to Matthews. Warbandy shoots it in, gets iced. Elliott passes Santos. Matthews over to Closton. Oakes sauce pass over to Patterson, who gets it out. Matthews backhand pass over number 14, McKibben. Puck goes into Steelers zone. Oakes does a backhand pass to Mann, who rims it around up to Wallen. Wiltshire pass it back. Oakes battling behind the net, comes out with the puck, throws it off the boards. It gets out, but is thrown back in again quickly. Mann, now facing head up the ice, throws it back. An attempt to Isley. Just gets close, but not enough. Welch wins that draw there. Spence going back to get it. Throws it up to Isley. It doesn't quite get it out. Welch comes after the puck. Pass it back to Spence. Spence backhand over to Scott. Scott passes out. Puck goes to Isley. Isley tries to get a quick shot on net, but passes out. Puck goes to Ingram for the Raiders. Mann gets the puck, skates, chips it by, and chases it after. Warbandy gets pinned up by Pollard. Craig comes out with the puck, pass over to Mann. Mann over to Davidson. Davidson, quick shot, just goes off the post and almost gets in. Davidson comes back to the puck, throws it off, goes off the skate of Pollard. Pollard gets pinned up against the board. Oakes shoots it in. Morton. Warbandy turns it up. Puck goes to Oakes. Mann throws up to Gorgonson. Gorgonson throws it in. Santos throws it up. Goes to Banco. Banco skating with the puck. Pinned up against Gilby. Scott. 10th pass to Gorgonson. Just goes wide. Gets icing. Close against Duryea for the draw there. Sorry, that's Gilby. Spence. Reverse pass to Scott. Scott. Pass it to Gordonson. Another icing call there. Trotter throws it in behind the net. Retrieved by man. Robertson gets the puck. Tries to get it out. Doesn't quite get it. Shot blocked by man. Man skates around her own net. Passes it to Patterson. Patterson gets it out. Duryea pressuring hard on Elliott. Davidson rims it around the ice to Robertson. Robertson gets it. Passes it to Duryea. Duryea throws it behind. Goes to man. Man throws it in. Picked up by Duryea. Duryea chips it up. And Robertson keeps it in. Isley goes to get it, but doesn't quite get it. Man skates back, looking for an option. Pass up to Oaks, but picked up by Boarbandy. Boarbandy shot. Stopped by Steelers goalie Ray. Isaac. Spence. Back to Scott. Scott throws it up. Goes off Raider defender. Spence. Chips it up to Eiley. Just goes past. An icing is called. Steelers win that draw there. Spence going back to retrieve it. Scott, quick move. Pass up to Isley. Isley tries to chip it out, but Elliott keeps it in. Spence chips it up to Wallen. Wallen gets it. Welch gets it in. Icing called there, so they draw the puck at center. Man throws it in. Pollard. Boarbandy. Banco chips it out. Puck goes to man. Man does a quick move. Throws it in. Goes to man. Man throws it back in. Morton. Pollard. Morton. Hobbs. Pass over to Banco. Man shoots it in. Pollard goes to retrieve it. Pollard. Sandberg. Craig. Back to Oaks. Oaks. Shot. Just misses wide of the net. And man keeps it in. Banco chips it out. Gilby shoots it back in. Puck's thrown up and picked up by Man. Man throws it off the boards. Picked up by Close and carries it into the Steelers zone. Warbandy shot. Goes off the glove of Mitchell. And picked up. Correction. Goes off the glove of Ray. Sorry. plays whistled down. Trotter. Reverse pass to Borbandy. McKibben. Pressured by Gilby. Closton. Shifts it out, but Gordonson keeps it in. Sandberg. Gilby coming in for support. Clouston comes out with it. Crosses the red line. Tries to get it past Scott. And does. Clouston. Shot. Goes off the post. Matthews throws it back to Elliott. Elliott. Shot. Picked up by Ray. Davidson goes up to Robertson. Man throws it up. Robertson skating with the puck. Pass over. Just misses Jurier. Wiltshire throws it. Picked up by Patterson. Man pass it to Davidson. Davidson pass up to Patterson. Patterson over to Kraus. Oh, Robertson chips the pass. Goes off the skate of the referee. Man skates it. Goes by. Throws it in. Welch throws it back. Puck's picked up by Banco. Banco goes in. Gets past Oaks, but Man picks it up. Man over to Wallen. Wallen gets knocked down. Looks like there's going to be a penalty call against the Raiders. Looks like it's going to go to number 10, Raquel Ingram. Craig, Sandberg, and Morden on the front, and Spence and Scott back at D. Morden back to Spence. Spence skating with the puck. Passes it to Morden. Morden over to Craig. Craig shot. Almost gets in, but doesn't quite. Spence over to Scott. Scott. Quick shot. Goes off. Craig picks up the puck and puts it in. The 1-0 Steelers lead. The Steelers break the ice with 10 minutes and 23 seconds left. Steelers score 20 seconds into the power play. Pollard. Banco. Stopped. Puck's picked up by Pollard. Pollard throws it in. Morden. Trotter goes to Craig. Banco picks it up. Passed over to Hobbs. Hobbs. Stopped up by Davidson. Craig. Passes it. Pollard picks it up. Gets it over to Morden. Morden. Fouling there with Pollard. Pollard throws it out to Gilby. Gilby almost gets it, but puck is picked up by Banco. Warbandy now with the puck. Throws it in. Stopped by Ray. Oaks. Pass up to Gilby, but just misses wide of her stick. Gordonson. Ray stops that puck behind her net. Man, does reverse pass to Oaks. Oaks up to Gorgonson. Gorgonson through the legs pass. Just misses wide of Gilby. Man, reverse pass up to Gorgonson. Gorgonson just gets stopped again. Man, Spence gets tripped up. Scott throws it out. Robertson gets it. Spence, quick turn, goes to Patterson. Just gets by. Robertson, Duryea skating with the puck. Davidson, puck goes back. Ray comes out, passes it to Man. Man, quick turn. Play his whistle down there. Oaks. Isley chips it out. Wallen. Elliott get there at the same time. Isley tries to pass it behind her back, but picked up by Borbandy. The captain for the Raiders, Kyle Borbandy, almost gets it to a teammate. And Isley chips it out. Isley chips it out. Isley throws it in, but gets called on an icing. Spence, quick turn behind her net, looks for an option, shoots it off the boards, gets it to Pollard. Pollard almost gets there. Spence, pass over to Scott. Scott throws it up to Pollard. Pollard, backhand pass to Craig. Craig, Scott keeps it in, goes to Pollard. Pollard shoots, go to Craig. Craig throws it to Scott. McKibben just throws it by. Warbandy, Man chips it by. Man passes up to Gorgonson. Gorgonson throws it in. Man pressing Santos. Man picked up by Sandberg. Wiltshire chips it past Gilby. Looks like there's going to be an icing call. Santos. Backhand pass. Ingram. Skating with the puck. First pass to PWM. Man. Man. Goes back to get it. Oaks. Back to Man. Man. Got some time. Throws it up. Gets it to Robertson. Robertson gets it into the zone and throws it in. Spence gets control. Throws it into the zone. Picked up by Robertson. Robertson pressing Trotter. Benko. To Hobbs. Hobbs. Ward Bandy with the breakaway. She shoots right into the chest of Ray. And she shots it. With just under 4 minutes to play in the first period, the Steelers lead 1-0. Man throws it up to Wallen. Wallen throws it back to Man. Isley. Man. It's like that penalty is going to go to number 11 on the Steelers, Ali Isley. 2 minutes reporting at 3:35. Warbandy. Pass over to Santos. Santos. Shot. Just goes wide of the net. Warbandy. Back to Warbandy. Pollard. Gets it. Throws it up. It's like there's now a penalty call on the Raiders. That's going to go to number 5, Abby Warbandy. Spence passes to Sandberg. Trotter picks it up. Trotter gets the puck. Throws it past Scott. Spence. Spence. Pressuring Ingram. Ingram. Sandberg. Spence. Stretch pass to Morton. Morton throws it in. Gilby. Morganson over to Man. Man. Stretch pass. Davidson. Man. Throws it to Gordonson. Gordonson throws it up. Gilby skates with the puck. Gets a shot on net. Puck goes to Trotter. Trotter. Stretch pass up. DeBanco. Misses. Craig. Now with the puck. Pass up to Morden. Morden. Slap shot. Just misses wide of the net. Puck's picked up by Spence. Spence. Now with the puck. We're back to full strength. Icing call there with exactly 1 minute remaining in the third period. Robertson skating with the puck. Gets a shot. Just goes top of the net. Man. Throws it back in. McKibben shoots. Stopped by Ray. Man and Clausen. Pollard. .25 seconds left in the first period. Man. Craig over to Davidson. Davidson. Puck goes to Pollard. Pollard. Now 10 seconds left. Puck goes to Borbrandy and to Trotter. Trotter throws it in as the final seconds count down and the buzzer signifying the end of the period. At the end of the first period, the Steelers lead the Raiders 1-0. Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry for that short technical delay. It's currently 18 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. The Raiders just got a penalty, so the Steelers are on power play. And we resume. Spence, back to Scott. Scott over to Spence. Spence looks for an option. Spence, pass it to Morton. Morton, Spence. Puck gets to Spence. Spence skates with it. Pass over to Scott. Scott, back to Spence. Spence skates behind. Pass it to Morton. Morton just misses Duryea. Robertson. Drop pass to Duryea. Pass it back to Robinson. Robinson. Duryea back to Robinson. Robinson to Davidson. Davidson. Shot on net. Tipped. Just goes wide of the net. Patterson pinned up against the boards. Duryea comes out with it for Davidson. Davidson. Shot. Just gets out of the reach of Man, and she's going back to retrieve it. Man. Up to Duryea. Duryea. Skating with the puck. Oh. Now to Duryea. Duryea with the shot. Over to McKibben. Man. Oaks. Now with the puck. Passes to Gordonson. Parashan chips it to Trotter. Kill it. Man. Chips it up the board. To Sandberg. Petroshan. Pass back to the D. D. Shot. Puck comes out to Petroshan as he puts it in. The game is tied 1-1. Welch wins that draw there with Isaac throwing it in. Spence. Pass. Squat. This penalty. Number 7, Jason Scott. 2 minutes for body contact. Santos. Back to Carlson. Man. Warbandy. Shot. Stopped by Ray. Offside call there. Buck goes to Ray and she stops it. Man. Close it up. Elliott. Passes it to her teammate. Chips it up. Davidson. Chips it out. Morton. Spence throws it back. Spence, backhand, picked up by Boarbandy. Spence skates behind the net, tries to throw it out, but gets stopped. Santos, shot, tipped. Great pad save by Ray. Santos to Poston. Sandberg passes it to Scott. Scott throws it up. Goes to Elliott. Elliott, shot. Goes up the blocker of Ray. It comes out. Wiltshire, now with the puck. Quick turn. Pass it to Hobbs. Hobbs. Pass to Santos. Santos throws it into Hobbs. Hobbs, now with the puck. Pinned by Spence. Mortar blocks that. Ingram comes in. Great pad saved by Ray. Patterson up to Duryea. Duryea over to Robertson. Ingram. And a shot from the point gets tipped in. It makes the score 2-1 in favor of the Raiders. Oh, Warbanding. Quick pass. Stop by Ray. Scott. Scott skating with the puck. Stretch pass over to Isley. Isley. Santos just gets it there ahead of her. Scott goes back to retrieve it. Pass off the boards to Wallen. He chips it in. Welch. Warbanding chips it in. And Davidson goes back to retrieve the puck. Davidson up to Wallen. Wallen. Cross pass gets intercepted. Man. Wallen. Man. Johnson throws it in. Davidson goes back to retrieve it. Davidson tries to throw it up. Welch picks it up, tries to go. Shot from the point. Stopped by Wallen. Steelers go for a change. Danko just misses. Morton picks it up. Passes just misses Pollard. Goes to Trotter. Warbandy shot. Blocked by Man. Stopped by Ray. Pollard up to Morton. Morton goes to get it. Morton. Craig comes out. Shoots. It's like there's numerous players from both sides in the benches. We'll know more after the announcement. As of now, there are currently 2 Steelers and 3 Raiders in the bench. Looks like it will be a 5-on-4 in favor of the Steelers. Greer wins that draw. Scott passes it to Spence. Spence lets go of a shot. Just misses the stick of Greer. Greer gets it again. Passes it to Scott. Scott over to Spence. Spence. Scott almost keeps it in. Puck goes to Ray. Ray. Ingram picks it up. Puck goes to Scott. Scott passes it back to Spence. Spence passes up to Robertson. Puck gets to Robertson. She lets a shot go. Davidson over to Gilby. Gilby. Clausen. Shot. Stopped by Ray. Sandberg chips it into the Raiders zone. Over to Trotter. Trotter. Davidson throws it in. Puck's picked up by Sandberg. Sandberg throws it out. Gilby gets a shot. Puck goes to Davidson. Davidson skating. Stretch pass. Misses. Picks up by Pollard. Man gets it. Throws it in. Oaks back to Spence. Spence skating around. Pass it to Duryea. Duryea shot on net. Block. Hobbs shot. Just misses the net. Robinson pass up to Patterson. Warbandy. Hobbs. Hobbs throws it in. Spence keeps it out. Petram Shan looking for an option. Shot. Stopped by Ray. Petram Shan wins that draw there. Gorgonson throws it up. Gets it to Sandberg. Sandberg. Cross pass to Gilby. Misses. Looks like there's going to be a penalty call here against the Raiders. Like that's going to be number 23, Asher Taylor. Spence looking for an option. Shoots. Gets blocked. Stopped. Warbandy. Shoots. Stopped by Ray. Spence skates behind the net. Spence. Pass over to Morton. Morton up to Craig. Craig rims it around and Pollard gets it. Pollard back to Craig. Craig gets it. Pass it back to Man. Man back to Craig. Craig over to Morton. Morton shoots. Gets it. Poston. Spence skates. Gilby. Pass it back to Duryea. Duryea throws it in. Gilby. It's like there's going to be another call against the Raiders. And the Steelers will have a 44-second 2-minute advantage. Man, shot, block, goes out to Scott. Scott Shot. Pad save. Scott again. Passes it to Gilby. Back to Man. Man. Shot. Off the post. Warbandy. Cuts in. Stopped by Scott. Man. Takes it. First penalty is over and there's a minute left in the second one. Craig. To Pollard. Pollard out in front. Over. Spence. Just out of her reach as he retreats back into her own zone. Spence. Over to Craig. Craig. Crosses the red line. Throws it in. Spence. Over to Craig. Craig tries to throw it in, gets stopped. Elliott comes out with the puck. Elliott. Pressured by Craig. Craig comes out with it. Craig. Skating off with the puck. Crosses the red line and dumps it in. Santos goes back to retrieve it. Pass up to Matthews. Matthews. Second penalty is over. We're now 5-on-5. 3 minutes left in the second period. Ray passes out to Scott. Scott off the boards. Just misses a stick of Welch. An icing call. Man, first pass picked up by Penham Shands. Board Bandy. Scott picked up by Patterson. Duryea. Pass back to Man. Man. Back to Duryea. Duryea. Quick move. Gets a shot. Goes off the pad of the goalie. Ingram. Shoots. Stopped by Man. Patterson. Banco. Shot. Goes off the stick. Spence. Throws it into Gilby. Icing call on the Raiders. Scott. Trespass. Picked up by Gilby. Shot on net. Stopped. Elliott. Shot on net. Ray deflects it into the corner. Craig. Back to Oaks. Oaks. Stretch past the Pollard. Icing call. Shot blocked by Davidson. Man gets it out. Wilcher. Stop. Spence. Over to Scott. Scott. Stretch pass. Gets to Gordonson. He throws it in. Spence. Just gets out of her reach. Goes to Ray. Test. Alright, guys. We begin the third and final period with the Raiders leading the Steelers 2-1. Borbandy skates behind her net. Stands on it. Pollard. Borbandy chips it around. Scott doesn't keep it in. Banco. Scott throws it in. Borbandy throws it up to Banco. Picked up by the other Borbandy, who throws it in on Ray. Man behind her net. Pass it to Gorgonson, who throws it out. Santos. Over to Matthews. Matthews. Pass to Closton. Closton. Shot. Elliott. Shot again. Blocked by Gilby. Man. Closton. Shot. Closton. Shot again. Block. Puck goes out. Man. Shot. Just gets out of the reach. Man gets it. Backhand pass to Sandberg, who almost gets it out. Scott. Sandberg. Back to Scott. Scott throws it out, but comes back with it. Scott over to Man. Man. Patterson. Man gets it. Man throws up to Patterson, who chips it out. Over to Robertson. Patterson goes over to Man. Man over to Oaks. Oaks. Over to Patterson. Welch throws it back in. Spence over to Scott. Scott pass up, goes off the skate of Welch. Spence, quick turn, pass up to Isley. Isley back to Scott. Scott skates it into the Raider zone. Chips it past Elliott, goes to retrieve it. Toss pass over to Banco. Davidson chips it out. Scott chips it off the boards again, and Wallen gets it. Isley shoots, stopped by the goalie. Morden shot, goes off the stick of Hobbs, goes back to Man, over to Davidson. Davidson shot, block, goes to Hobbs. Morden gets it. Morden chips it in. Trotter, big backhand pass, and comes out with it. Trotter, sauce pass to Closton. Closton skates past Oaks, gets a shot, stopped by Ray. Man, now with the puck. Reverse pass to Oaks. Man, Oaks. Sandberg. Oaks rims the puck around the ice, but kept in. Man goes to get the puck. Reverse pass to Oaks. Oaks. Sauce pass. Icing on the play. Offside call it. Spence. Quick turn. Pass off the boards to Patterson. Patterson skates in. Pass up. Just misses wide of Duryea. Elliott. Now with the puck. Skates around Duryea. Elliott throws it in. Scott. Spence. Passes it up. Puck goes to Robertson. Robertson shoots it in. Ingram to Kaylee. Trotter throws it in. Davidson goes back to retrieve it. Backhand pass to Man. Man skates up with it. Man passes it to Welch. Welch throws it in. Petrum Chan throws it. Pollard pass. Craig shot. Gets it in. With the reverse spin pass from Gilby, Craig puts it in. And we're all tied up at 2. With 13 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the third period. Gilby. Warbandy. Skating with it out. Warbandy looks for an option. Man, back to Oakes. Oakes. Reverse pass. Gorgensen. Up to Sandberg. Sandberg. Reverse pass. Up to Morden. Morden. Hosting wins that draw there with Spence coming out with it. Spence. Pass it to Sandberg. Sandberg. Coming with the puck. Gorgensen comes out with it. Wide open chance for fans on the puck. Spence now with it. Pass it over to Scott. Scott shot. Tipped. Gorgensen comes out with it. Puck goes to Scott. Shoots it in. Gorgensen. Closing comes out with the puck. Skates. Gets past the red line. Goes across to Spence. Clausen. Let's go over shot. Goes wide. Morton chips it out. Robertson. Scott. Reverse. Poor Bandy. Let's go over shot. Stop. Byray. Duryea. Isley. Davidson. Quick shot. Almost deflected in by Welch. Isley. Passes to Davidson. Shot. Goes off the pad of the goalie. Ingram. First pass. Isley. Picks it up. Isley. Throws it to Welch. Welch. It's like that's going to be a bench minor. Too many men against the Raiders. Sandberg. Back to Spence. Spence. Looking for an option. Pass it to Morton. Morton. Shot. Gets blocked. Morton gets it again. Skates it back. Gets to Spence. Spence. Back to Scott. Scott. Shot. Gets past. Sandberg. Morton. Benko. Spence. Spence. Reverse pass to Duryea. Oaks. To Duryea. Duryea. Pollard chips it in. To Duryea. Pollard. Duryea. First pass to Isley. Isley. Pollard. Oaks. Let's go. Craig wins that draw cleanly. Puck goes back to Davidson. Davidson pass over to Man. Man back to Davidson. Davidson pass to Morton. Morton skating with the puck. Forvanny. Davidson. Let's go to shot. Stop. Davidson. Shot. Block. Man gets it. Larson. Kick out save. Robertson back to Man. Man. Davidson. Back to Man. Man throws it out. Forvanny keeps it in. Man. Robertson. Forvanny. Pass to Banco. Shot. Just misses the net. Davidson gets a poke check in on it. Puck goes out. Icing call against the Steelers. Scott. Scott. Battle behind the net. Oaks. Passes it up. Wilcher throws it back in. Man goes back to retrieve it. Wilcher. Wilcher. Back. Man. Over. And out. Forvanny throws it back in off the boards. Oaks goes behind her net. Passes it. Pedram Shan picks it up. Pass it back. Reverse pass. Over to Craig. Craig. Oaks. Behind her net. Gilby. Passes it out. Goes off. Man goes back to retrieve it. Reverse pass to Oaks. Oaks. Passes up. Craig. Craig. Over to Pollard. Pollard. Chips it in past Elliott. Sandberg throws it to Borgensen. Borgensen throws it out. Warbandy throws it back to Santos. Borgensen. Man throws it up to Morden. Morden moves, dances around her defenders, skates in, shot on net, stop. Davidson, pass, picked up by Duryea. Duryea, Closton, Patterson picks it up. Now McKibben. And Closton shoots it in. Fooled us with that goal. Oaks goes back to retrieve it. Man, reverse pass. Over to Isley. Isley throws it up. Matthews. Isley skating with the puck. Throws it in. Craig. Gibby. Pollard. Warbandy. Chips it pass. Man keeps it in. Pollard. Spence keeps it in. Spence got knocked down there. Looks like there's going to be a penalty call against the Raiders. Number 6, Jocelyn Elliott. Craig. Scott. Spence. Passes it to Morton. Craig. Pass it to Spence. Spence. Over to Man. Man. Back to Spence. Spence. Shot. Blocked by Tam Shan. Ray. Man. Back to Spence. Back to Man. Man. Keeps it. Pass it to Pollard. Pollard. Robertson. Found the shot. Duryea. Goes back. Man goes back to retrieve it. One minute remaining in the third period. The Steelers are down 3-2. Scott passes up to Pollard. To Robertson. Pollard. Pass over to Morton. Morton shoots. Goes off the pad. Almost gets in. Davidson keeps it in. Pollard. Passes it to Robertson. Robertson. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Morton wins that toss. Spence. Let's go with shot. Gets tipped up. Scott keeps it in. Pollard. Scott. Craig wins it. Bandy shoots. Icing call. 9.2 seconds left. Spence. Shot. Almost gets through. Scott. Steelers almost had it, but couldn't get it in. The Raiders win 3-2.